Hello everyone, today we are looking at the Peel-A-Pound Soup Remix! I found this recipe online and it looked so good, but I wanted to add a little something to the soup, so this is my version, my remix of this recipe. So here's what you need. First, you need 2 cloves of garlic minced. Then you need 1 2/3 cup of red onion. I got them pre-chopped just because it's easy. So once you get that chopped up, put Pam in your pot. That's Pam Cooking Spray oil. Put that in your pot and then put in the onions so they can get a little caramelized. Put in your onions and your garlic. Make sure you mix them around so they don't burn. And once you're happy with the consistency of your onions, it's time to put in the whole tomatoes. I got these whole fire roasted tomatoes and I think that added to the flavor. So put those in and then kind of just start smashing it around to break up the whole tomatoes. So this is actually really easy to do. And then once you get this consistency right, you can start adding the rest of your vegetables in. Once that has simmered for a while, you can add 2 cups of celery. Again, I got this pre-chopped just because it was much easier for me. I also added 1 very full cup of red bell pepper. I basically chopped up the whole bell pepper and it came out to 1 very full cup. Another very full cup of orange bell pepper. I like to add these just because it adds more variety of color to the soup. Once that's all in, just stir it up. After that, you can add 3/4 cups of jalapenos, or honestly, however many jalapenos you want. Once that's all cooked together for a while, you can add 1 pack of dry onion soup mix. Just make sure this whole time that you're stirring, that the heat is on low so you don't burn your ingredients, okay? Once you've got that in there, stir it around so it's good and mixed. Then it's time to add your broth. I added vegetable broth because why make this meaty when it can be vegetarian? But feel free to use whatever kind of broth you want. Next, I added 2 whole golden potatoes, or 2 3/4 cups of potatoes. Give the potatoes time to cook thoroughly because they need a little bit more time to cook than other vegetables. Next, I added a bunch of carrots, peeled and chopped. It came out to 2 cups of carrots. After that, I chopped up 1 small cabbage, and that came up to 5 cups of cabbage. So you do want to get a cabbage on the smaller side, I would say on the smaller side, because a large cabbage is going to come out to way more than 5 cups, and that's just going to be probably way too much cabbage. But once you have all of this in, mix it up and give it time to cook. Just a few more ingredients here. We have 1 bunch of red chard that came out to 3 cups of red chard, 2 zucchinis that also came out to 3 cups of zucchini. We're only going to add 2 canned ingredients now, garbanzo beans and kidney beans. Make sure you rinse them and then add the whole can for both of these things. Basically, we're done here. Once that's in, make sure you mix it up. And that's it. That is my Peel-A-Pound soup recipe remix. Let me tell you, it was delicious, and I actually did lose 2 pounds of eating this all week. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll be back in the future with more recipes.
Gonna let this cool off while I eat